The European Union and the United States are imposing tougher new sanctions against Russia over Ukraine. U.S. President Barack Obama announced America's measures just a short time ago. CCTV's Sean Callebs is following the story, and he joins us now live in our newsroom. Sean?
Susan, a lot going on behind the scenes as the United States and its European allies look to punish Russia and President Vladimir Putin over actions in Ukraine. The White House is leading a push that the European Union has approved to hit Russia with new economic sanctions. President Obama talked about them just a short while ago outside the White House. He was asked, is this a new Cold War? He said no, but the sanctions are significant. The sanctions are widespread and target key sectors of the Russian economy, including energy, weapons, military assistance, and the financial sectors. Frustration is clearly growing in the U.S. and Europe. It has been 10 days since a Malaysian airliner carrying nearly 300 people was shot down, and the international community is placing the blame squarely on the shoulders of the Russian separatists fighting in Ukraine. Obama says, quote, "It didn't have to come to this, but Putin brought this on himself, and Russia is isolating itself."
We're blocking the exports of specific goods and technologies to the Russian energy sector. We're expanding our sanctions to more Russian banks and defense companies. And we're formally suspending credit that encourages exports to Russia and financing for economic development projects in Russia.
Obama says sanctions have so far cost about $100 billion, and it's going to continue to grow. Meanwhile, U.S. and EU allies say this should be solved diplomatically, the issue over Ukraine sovereignty. And moving on, they say this is also a show of Western solidarity, and it comes as the United States is accusing Putin of increasing troop presence on the border with Ukraine. The U.S. is alleging Russia is shipping artillery, armor, air defense systems, and tactical, well-trained troops to the separatists. The Obama administration says there is not one shred of evidence that Putin and Russia are working to de-escalate the conflict in eastern Ukraine. Separately, the United States is also accusing Russia of violating a 1987 nuclear treaty by testing new cruise missiles and calling that action, Susan, a very serious matter.
And Sean, I just want to ask you, did the EU and the United States coordinate the timing of their announcements?
By all accounts, this has been something they've been working on very closely. They both want to show that this is a dual-pronged attack, that not only is this going to cost $100 billion, but it should bring growth in Russia down to about 0%. And they're also not only targeting financial sectors, military, and others, they're also targeting those very wealthy who are very close to Putin and who the United States and the EU believe are behind efforts to fund money and weapons to the separatists in Ukraine.
Sean Callebs reporting live in our newsroom with this late breaking news. Thank you for that.